Let's see how we are going. Right. Are we live yet? Mini screen's not saying so. Oh. Jello, good evening and welcome back. Make sure everything is set. Yes, it is. So let's see how things are. So Jello all in the chat, and everything's working. And then we'll go ahead and say links. So you can all say hi to us in the chat here, and then you can go over to all our social platforms where we have up first is our Discord. All you've got to do is read the rules, type in the command, and you've gained access to the Discord. We also have our Facebook, so you can come and see what we're up to. Right there. There's a link there to the Fiverr store. Go and purchase some merchandise if you wish, especially now because of the time of season it is. We also have a link to our Instagram, so come join us on Instagram. Have a look at the photos. Behind the photos are links to all the videos or playlists. It should be playlists by the time this comes out. We have our main Twitch streaming platform where we stream everything on the Twitch channel, and we obviously then transfer over. And to get your name shouted out live on here, you've got to go over to our Twitter. So give us a retweet on Twitter and get your name shouted out live on here. Obviously be your Twitter handle. On here on the Twitch we are doing a competition of 200, so as soon as we hit 200 followers we'll spin a wheel and we'll find out who the lucky winner is, and then they got a box of goodies and they can pick a gift card. We may even spin up some more names and let them choose a gift card. We have our family friendly YouTube channel next, and we have our adult channel afterwards. On family one we have Minecraft, we have Lego games. And on the adult one we're obviously doing the Hachette build of the Titanic. We have the Eddie Stobart, and we are helping Wera with her doll's house. So that's all that, that's all that. Hi there Roy, how you doing? Hi there Claire, how you doing? And we are getting a bit dark here, and I've got to change the light over. Yep, get a bit more light on the subject. Still waiting for the halo light to turn up and the other cam as well. Right, so we're going to head over to Twitter and find out who the lucky retweets are. Yes, it is a bit of a late one this lunchtime, but this is the second one today. No, wrong one. Twitter. Come on. Find out who the lucky retweets are. Oh, it's logged me into the wrong account again. Right, we go a long way round. And we see how things turn out. So, as we've got to be quick. In first we have Roy, in second we have Wabbit, and in third we have Claire. Thanks very much, you three, for being the top 3 retweeters. If you do retweet afterwards, thank you very much, but sadly you've just missed out. Now we're going to dive on into the next episode. It's a bit glued up. Right, so 3, 2, 1, and here we go for issue number 35. So yes, 35 is here, raring to go. And yeah, I did do a little mistake in the last episode where we've used the wrong screw somewhere. That's alright. So we'll just rip into the packet. And down the bin it goes. We have issue number 35. What's that bit of junk? And oh, we don't need to glue because that'd be the worst thing to do. So we're going to be a grown up and we're going to use our blade. So again, a competent person like myself or any other grown up, go away from the thumb towards the chum to break into stuff. The blade, and then we put the blade away. And then we're going to open up. Oh, okay. So we have loads of cogs. I like cogs. All cogs. Oh, got some grease there. Don't like the look of that grease. I may actually change. I'm going to change that grease to Vaseline. Vaseline seems to be a lot better on cogs. That is really, yeah, not really good. Hey, they're giving us a right, a cotton bud stick. The ones we use is plastic. Unfortunately, we are going to be changing ours over when we run out to wooden ones. We have some CP screws, so that'd be good. So cogs, grease, cogs, screws, Oh, we have some roller pins for the cogs to sit on. What else? Oh, some more tracing paper for the kids. And we have now this is good. I've actually used the holes in the cardboard to run the rods. Oh, let's make that. So that is got a flat end both sides. One flat end there, a longer one there, and give a quick spin around, and it looks straight enough. That's good. We'll slot that back in there, and we'll push the other one out a little and see how straight that one is. Because it'd be embarrassing if we actually run it and the rods are bent. And again, it has one flat edge one side and one the other. So we'll run that back in there. I personally like the idea of them doing that. And the box is empty. We'll keep that to one side just in case we've got to put the rods away. And then we open up the tracing paper. We have the Gearbox case, so that can go for the kids. And another lot of here. Right, and there's another part. So that must be where the cogs all got to sit inside and sandwich up. That looks about right. So let's move that over there a minute. And let's see what we've got here. I'll do like a puzzle, and we'll see what we've got here, and we'll go through all these cogs afterwards. There's probably some duplicate cogs in that. So that is now empty. This one will go there. Yeah, throwing it all away now. And let's see what we've got here then. So if we work on this one, because it sounds a little bit higher, we've got 3 cogs, which those two got flat edges, and so is that one. So they must go in there. Yeah. One there, one there, and one there, because obviously they got to sit through the casing. Yep. On both sides. Oh, the screen's gone. There we go. And let's see how things go. So we've now got, what is it? How many pins put there? We have 4 pins, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see here. We got that. Must go in there then for the centre shaft, or a shaft. And it leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still. So we've got a flexible one, so that must be one of the flexible ones. Or is it that one? Both look identical. Yeah. Right, so we have one of those little small cogs on a double long shaft. We have 3 of those cogs. Again, both with shafts. That's how we've got it sitting at a minute. We have 2 of those, both with little pin shafts. And we have 4 of the others. So I'm going to assume that goes in there, which obviously goes backwards and forwards to engage and disengage. So that must go in that one then. So I'm assuming it's going to be mirrored. Yeah, come on. You back in there, come on, in there you go, come on. In. Oh man. So, put you in there. So that goes in there like that. So these pins must go in them 4. Don't worry, I will open this up later and I will use some Vaseline because I don't like to use the grease, because I don't think that grease is going to be suitable. And we put 1 pin there, 1 in there, 1 there, and where's the pin? Come on, 1 in there. Let's put these back. Oh, I've just had a message come through. So that is how we're sitting at the minute. Again, I'm only assuming one cog goes on there, which looks okay, and we've put one on there. Give it a little turn and should engage. Here we go. One in there, and then one in there. There we go. Ah, yeah, I haven't done too bad, so we give that a little turn. It all goes nicely, and then when we flick it the other way, and it's, yeah, it goes both ways. So there is the reverse gear. So, and that sits on top there. Nicely pushed together. Alright. So up next, we have some screws. Yes, we were supposed to put grease in, but I'm going to use my grease, which is Vaseline, which I've got somewhere. We'll leave it as dry clunking that minute, but we'll change it as soon as we can. We'll go ahead and start putting some of these screws in. So start in the middle-ish area. Put one in there. All straight, and then nice and straight. There we go, there's one there. I'll put one down here. If you've ever worked on engines and gearboxes and things like that, there's like a certain way of tightening things up. Normally you start on the inside and you go crisscross outwards, or you do a pattern going around in circles on the way out. That's what we're just doing here, making sure the centre's in first and then push it so it goes outwards. So 3 left. Oh, one there. That goes in nicely. One there. Right. And then one in there. Oh. There we go. So that's them all in place. We've got 2 left over, so I'm assuming we've got the rods as well. Bring this in, put them to one side a minute. The rods will come out, so that must sit there somehow. And then we have the rods. So I'm going to say we'll put a small end in, and it should, obviously we haven't screwed the engines down yet, should slide in there nicely and click inside the engine. Right, okay, let's find out what's going on then. There you go, that's one in. There we go. So that one's in there. There's the other one. So we'll then get another small end. Let's begin small end. Place that in there. Give it a spin round with a gentle push. There we go. They're about the same sort of length. And then they go there. So obviously There we go, that's on. And that is how it'll be sitting. So we've got some sort of clamp to go across there, and obviously it's got to extend out to cover this. Yeah, there we go. Let's line that up there. That's got in line there, and that's in line there. There we go. Not bad at all. So we'll put them 2 screws away. Oh no, I'll just screw hole. Looks like. Yeah, 1 screw up the top there, which we'll do now, and then we'll put that last one away. So, come on. In goes you. Right. There we go. So that's it. So that's sitting there like that. That's sitting there like that. Perfect. So let's have a quick look at 35 now. So in 36 we have, okay, we've got an extension and small pieces, which are steam turbine assembly, including engine room floor. And then we've got the public and the private funerals. Then we'll do a little cenotaph for them. Children on board. Yeah, kids are on there as well. Loads of kids, unfortunately. What else we got then? Oh, it's a bit too far. So we've got all them. Yes, yes, yes. Right, so okay, we wanted us to put the pins in first, and then the 4 gears. Gearbox cover, gearbox. Cogs A4, which I said we had 4 of. Cogs B, which is 2 of them, which obviously them little small ones. Cogs C3, obviously those are ones that goes on the shafts. The cog D, cog shafts times 4. Those are them little pins. Lubricant, obviously we're going to be changing our lubricants. Applicator, cotton bud, which is obviously there. External propellers, shafts, and 8 screws. So yeah, done it slightly different. We start off with the big cogs. Yeah, we start off with the outer ones, then we done the smaller ones, and then we done all the other ones. And then obviously we screwed it all together. We gave a little dry test, and it says put a screwdriver in to turn it. Okay. Let's grab a flat screwdriver. Wants us to go in there. Yeah. Whilst that screwdriver is a bit small. Okay, we'll try it with this bigger one. No. These are obviously a bit big. No, it's not going to let us do it. Let's take off a minute. Yeah. There's just a dry turn. Obviously it's a bit, it's not quite strong enough to turn the engines. Oh, there we go. So let's see if we can actually turn it. Right. It's just going to keep spinning round. I think I've got a bigger screwdriver. No, no, that's not the right either. So that's a shame. It would be nice to actually test it. Do I have anything around that I can use? No. So Oh dear, just got a bit of gluing to do there. There we go. If I spin it by hand like that, you can see just there, just there you can see the engines move. There we go, so they do move. Yeah, I've just got to glue that back together there and done. So let's quickly do a quick 60-second ad break and we'll put the folder away. So 3, 2, 1 and ad break. So while that's kicking in, I can quickly sort this out. Lubricant, yeah, I'll sort that out later. Screw, go back in there. Right, so there's that. There's all them empty bags which I've got to put away. Alright, let's grab the folder out. Well, and we're supposed to keep the rods out and the gearbox separate. Otherwise, well, we know what we're doing. Let's give that a little tug. Take the rods out, put them back in the cardboard. Here we go. Put them back in the cardboard like that, and like that. And then we'll put them back in the box, which is up here. Keep them safe in there with the gearbox. Come on. Gearbox in there like so, job done. And then we'll just leave that to one side so we can deal with it in the next episode. So let's go ahead and move that over there, out the way, and we'll bring you all back. So welcome back. Just getting the folder ready for the last one of the issues to go in this folder. We're up to 35. So there we go, 3, 2, 1, and back we are. So we've gone up to 35 issues to the folder, and there goes number 35. In, done, dusted, and that is it. So we're about a quarter of the way through, I think, of this. It hasn't been too bad. Done really well. We've had some missing parts which had to be rectified and they've replaced some parts because of too many complaints. But there we go. Quarter way through and we are almost done. So let's go ahead and grab our links one more time. And there we go. So we have a Discord, we have Facebook, we've got Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, family friendly YouTube and adult YouTube. And there is also a link there to a store to purchase merchandise if you wish. And on top of that, let's get that away so I can put the folder away. We haven't done too bad. After this one there may be some additional videos coming out to start catching up because we've had to spread a lot of videos out. As of January, obviously we're at middle of November. This is out in January, February time, so we will be starting to bunch some additional ones up during the evenings, during the week, so we can catch up. So not too far behind on the streams itself and everything else. So we are now virtually up to date. We've got one more obviously to do from the package, which will be done tonight, and then we've cleared all of Doll's House, all of Titanic, and we are due a delivery of them all. So yes, so thank you very much for coming along. Don't forget to hit the follow buttons, hit the subscribe buttons, click on notification bells, leave comments in the video description area or the comments down below. Look at the description because there are people in the description that we are following because they're doing the same builds. We also leave a thumbs up as well. Yeah, just come join us on all the social media platforms if you want to have a chat, see how things go and things like that. And we are there. So thank you very much for coming along. It has been great, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Rabbit, it's not stopping.
Oh dear.
What have you done? Oh, come on. I'm not going to shut it down. If I shut it down, I'll lose the stream. I don't want to lose the stream. Come on, please stop. You've updated. Oh, don't say the updates messed me around again. Done that earlier. Come on.